Don't select.
Hey, what is up, guys? Gordon here again. Today I'm gonna be bringing you some Nzoth Priest. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck that I have here. So Nzoth Priest, the one we have here, it's pretty anti-aggro. Mostly focuses around board clears, such as Akanai, Circular Healing, Expiated Evil, and Holy Nova. I only have 1 and 2 for uh, maybe like Tyrion or any other big thing that I need to remove and silence. Cabal, this is for the Zoom matchups and possibly a lot of the Shaman matchups. Just a great way for dealing with aggro by stealing their minions and using their minions against them. And we have Sylvanas, no Karen though, but we do have the 2 shifting shades, as well as Museum Curator to pick up a couple more death rattles. And let's go and hop into a game and see how this deck does. So first game we queue into a Hunter. This is one of the more difficult matchups, if only just because they have the Hunter hero power to apply a lot of pressure to our face. And as Priest, healing our own face is usually not very good, because doing so requires 2 mana and doesn't really affect the board state at all. So whereas the Hunter is very happy clicking the hero power to deal more damage to the face to close out the game, the Priest, in order to keep up with the hero power, kind of has to heal their own face, and thus doesn't get the value that it craves from healing the minions to make more efficient trades. So here I have a choice between Loot Hoarder and Twilight Summoner. I think I am going to go for the Loot Hoarder though, because at worst it's just a cycle, and it's great to. Wow, who plays Arcane Shot? Interesting. So it does give me a turn 3 play, whereas the Twilight Summoner is fantastic value, but it's sometimes a bit too slow against the likes of Hunter. I'd rather cycle into my better board clears. So here I will just plan Curve, Shifting Shade, excellent card, very nice. So this is starting to look like Reno Hunter. Museum Curator challenges the 1/1, but I did top deck in Elite Starseeker, which I will play instead. This is kind of funny. I would have thought Priest is supposed to be the one removing everything as the anti-aggro deck archetype. But he is doing a great job keeping me at bay. Let's see what we pick up with the Thought Steal though. We did get an Animal Companion, excellent. Let's go ahead and kill that 1/1. It's on my nerve, you know. I don't like 1/1s. Kind of annoying. Alright. So he says go with an Emperor Thor symbol, reducing 6 mana's worth of value in his hand. So I do want to find time to play Lock and Load sooner or later. Looks like I will play it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go with Lock and Load. See what we get here. Dread Scale, excellent. And I'll draw a card and let Dreadscale finish off the Emperor Thorson. So we got 2 cards from Lock and Load for 2 mana. That should be fine. I'm happy with that. Oh wow, he already called a wild. That's pretty scary. But what I can do here is I will steal this, and then I'm gonna go and play King's Alec. Played King's Alec just to play a 3/2 minion as opposed to a 1/2, so that this can better trade up against uh, other minions. So he does have a duplicate, so this is not Reno. This is simply a really funky version of Lock and Load Hunter, which I can respect. Let's see if this is Freezing Trap. Yes, it is Freezing Trap. It's fine. What I will do now is just look for a deathrattle minion. Hopefully we get a big one. Anubisat Sentinel looks pretty decent here, but I think I want the stickier minion, to be honest. So we'll go ahead and play that. Explosive Trap in case he wants to attack face, and we'll go ahead and heal our own face. So at worst, Explosive Trap is just 2 mana, deal 2 damage, finish off the Huffer. Or sorry, Misha, what am I saying? And that won't be too bad. He might go for the value trade, but no, he just decides to hack into the Explosive Trap, which is fine by me. If one of those is Freezing Trap, he just did a pretty horrendous play. But I suspect it's Explosive Trap, as well as Bear Trap, most likely. If it's Bear Trap, I do not want to give him the bear. So I'll keep... I won't attack this turn. I don't expect its misdirection. So I will draw a card here. See if I can pick up some better answers. So this is looking pretty decent for us. We have a near full hand, and the hunter seems to be running out of options. Okay, call a wild. Okay, so I'm gonna attack there first because, well, obviously it's Freezing Trap. He was trying to freeze my Sylvanas. And I will steal this again and trade in here to steal a Huffer, which I will heal so that he cannot kill with just 1 hound from Unleash the Hound. By the way, thank you for giving me back Cabal. I just love stealing minions. So he does indeed end up playing Unleash twice. Pretty interesting. Luckily I do have the Holy Nova. Never mind. He decides to do a full clear. Or, yeah. Okay. So, I'm just going to take it a bit slower. I'll play the Cleric as well, in case he has some small minions that I need to take care of, like the Mastiff that he played earlier. I have a lot... okay, he wants to prevent the draw. That's fine by me. I have a lot of anti-aggro tech here. I just drew the combo as well. That's pretty nice. I will go ahead and play the Nzoth Priest though, just as a 3/5 minion, and to apply some pressure to his face, so that he can't just take it too slow with his hero power. Because if I give him enough time, he is almost definitely going to draw into uh, some some insane stuff like Yogg-Saron. I hope he knows that these spells don't give him uh, lock and load cards. Brawl. I do have the deathrattle, so worst case scenario, I end up with a 2/1. Or he just kills it. Torch this. That's not what I wanted. That is definitely not what I wanted. And draw 2 cards. Oh man. Wow. What are the chances of that? Okay. Um, I will just go ahead and clear with X-Faded Evil. Hopefully I can steal a minion with Cabal again. He's drawing his entire deck. Okay. Um, I think I will let him. The game plan does look like we're going to fatigue him. He still wants to draw more cards. Interesting. Uh, he doesn't even have any minions left. So some of the only minions that he has left are from the web spinners, and possibly from what he drew in his hand. Okay. He is going to start rushing me now. That is a little bit scary, because we are quite low. Hopefully we can pick up a Justicar sooner or later. Justicar would cement our victory, because there's no way the 100 hero power can keep up with healing 4 per turn. Oh. Okay. Let's get a big taunt out there. We probably still lost though. In charge. King Crush. Killed by King Crush. Classic. Huh, that was pretty lucky of him. He had an insanely good Yogg. He drew a total of, what, 3 web spinners and some more card draw and yeah, whatever. That's fine. We'll turn around this game, right? Alright, got a paladin. I haven't seen a paladin in quite a while, actually. I will keep 1 thought steal, but I'll throw away a pyromancer. Great synergy with coin and powered shield. So hopefully this is aggro, because I have pretty much the perfect hand against aggro. I'm not happy about drawing Nzoth this early. I don't even have a single other deathrattle menu. Okay, so this is aggro. I will draw 2 more cards. We got the True Silver. Excellent, excellent. Divine Favor. Okay. So this is very aggro. I wonder if this is anything can happen. That'd be interesting. It's kind of odd that he's running Divine Favor and Azure Drake. I will save the powered shield for the pyromancer. He decides to set it to 1. He values his health that much at 30. Interesting. Well, I can only assume it's just a temple play. Hopefully that's not noble sack. Okay. Redemption. That does mean it's time for me to play the pyromancer. And we'll go ahead and throw in a shifting shade as well. I imagine the redemption is for Tyrion, possible. Speaking of, I'm going to want to top tick the Entomb pretty soon, or I am screwed. Our best option is just to Shadow or Death that right now. He does get the Ashbringer, but what can he do, right? Quality Consecrate. And see what we get. We do have a Noble Sack now. It's good. He doesn't hit our face. That's interesting. So I'll go ahead and hero power this off. I didn't want to get the Noble Sack out there. Is he a secret paladin? Does he run mysterious challengers? Is that why he's running these secrets? That'd be interesting type of paladin. Murloc mysterious secret Murloc. Secret Murloc. Mid-range. Or something like that. Who knows? Having a normal stack up is pretty good right now. It's potentially stopping 5 damage from his weapon, wherever he wants to send that. If he has a blue go warrior to check for the noble stack first, he should do that. He's thinking pretty hard. He's probably wondering if he should attack into the Nzoth Priest. Or he's just left. Okay. Never mind. I'll gladly take that star. And we'll just go ahead and find one more battle. All right. Um, so, what we want here is a zoo. Because we're fairly well adapted to take on zoo. Reno Lock, on the other hand, pretty difficult matchup, especially if they have Jiraxes and they get an early Jiraxes. Priest often has a hard time building up a big enough board to pressure Jiraxes. He usually just plays one card at a time. So, yeah, good thing we start first, meaning he can't just run away with the board. The fact that he didn't play anything already leads me to believe that he is, in fact, Reno Lock. Although we'll probably get a confirmation this turn, depending on whether he taps. Next turn, I will go for Thought Steal. In Game Boss. Shadowward Pain is an excellent top deck. That was very, very lucky. He even coined it out. Okay. So this does look like Reno Lock. Unless he's a zoo player who just really, really wanted the value from in-game boss. So yeah, that does look like okay, and I will draw a card. A big part of countering, or at least keeping up with Reno Lock, is to draw cards as they're drawing in order to basically keep up with their insanely powerful. Oh, yes. That's a good card. Alright. So as soon as I build a big enough board, I'm gonna just plop down Jiraxes and start just destroying him. So I am at 8 cards right now, meaning if he kills both these, I will overdraw by 1, but that's okay. There isn't too many things that I really, really don't want to discard, other than Nzoth, which I already have in hand. Let's see here. I'm maybe okay with face damage because I'm just gonna play Draxus, you know. Though it's more dangerous for me to play Draxus than it is for him. Kazoo also, Reno Lock often has the combo known as how kind of him. he doesn't overdraw me. So he could have Leroy power overwhelming or something of the sort. So that could be really really painful for us. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Throw this in here. See what we get. Shadow Bolt. This, which takes care of those two, and I'm at 9 cards, so I should be fine. I don't want to Mortal Coil this, so I'll go ahead and heal that. The fact that he's playing Emperor Thorson makes me believe that he is indeed playing some combo version of Reno Lock, which means that Jiraxis is pretty dangerous. I'm much safer bringing myself to a higher health total, so he can't just Leroy power faceless me. Leroy power faceless is 20 damage, which means he, and that's exactly 8 mana. So 8 mana for Leroy power faceless. If he has 2 powers, which is somewhat unlikely, that's a lot more damage, and there's no way I could play around that at all. So, I do have a choice next turn. I could go Jiraxis, or I could just go with, maybe I could steal a minion. We'll see what he chooses to do though. He does not have... Okay, so I will not play Jiraxis just yet, put that on board. But I will develop these 2 minions. Akanai Flash Shield is very, very powerful. Alright, this looks like a good turn to play Jiraxis. Or not. Or maybe I will. Yeah. Not much else to do. I might go Nzoth next turn. Hopefully he didn't just pick up a power overwhelming, because that is pretty scary. Oh man, I really wished Priest still had the card that lowers the minion's attack by 2, so I could lower that, steal it. I used to love stealing Aceras with that combo, but of course that was all in the past. 4 standard and all of this shenanigans. It looked like he was going to send this in here, meaning he does not have lethal. That's a Hellfire? Oh, Shadow Flame. That's pretty powerful. So I'll go ahead and take that. And I'll put some health on it too. Let's just swing at his face. And I'm not going to play the Northshire. Chances are he's just going to play his Twisting Nether. This is a big enough board to be very, very threatening to his face. Hopefully we can just take it away with this hero power. So tapping does signal that he's going to Twisting Nether for 8 mana. First things first, let's draw. Cool. We'll go ahead and play the Shifting Shade. which will put us at 10 cards if he manages to kill it again. I will have to be very careful with my life. I am not running Reno, and so, which means that I have very limited heal. I did pick up an Earthring Farce here. So he's basically forced to Reno right now, give if he has it in hand, which he does. Okay. Alright. So he does decide to go ahead and taunt that up. What I can do is send this in here and Excavated Evil in order to kill off those 3 minions. Tapping seems good. I will heal my 6/6 instead of my face. If number 1 to tempo the 3/3 out, as well as so that this can do some better trading more efficiently. I do have the Shadow Bolt in case he has another giant. I will need the Entomb now. Hopefully I can pick that up. So I do want to kill that. I basically can't allow him to have any sort of board, or else he's going to power overwhelming it and kill me. I'm certain he has a power overwhelming in the deck, and there's a huge chance that he could have gotten one off the Dark Peddler earlier. So, if I trade here and he steals this one, then I'm in big trouble. I'll have to Shadow Word Death it. So, I will attack face first. Hopefully, he steals the little guy. Now I will play the Cleric, if only just for 1 extra point of pressure. This is because if he kills off this 6 mana, or 6 attack, sorry. 6 attack plus 3 attack plus 1 is 10. Meaning I would have lethal even if he didn't tap with Holy Nova. Okay, that's look like a good Shadow Bolt target. I almost missed lethal. So it was a pretty close game. He was doing exceptionally well for facing against a hero power that summons 6/6s. Okay. And yeah, we'll stop right there. That was a pretty interesting game. I think we'll end it on that note. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.